Hey guys, I'm gonna invite a few people on and hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't cut in and out today and it actually shows everything. Um, so just a minute here. Someone told me they wanted to see this. I don't remember who it is. So I'll just invite a few people on. And actually, wow, it's showing me like a lot of people. All right. All right. Oh, hey everyone. Oh, I think I just waved at someone. I don't know. I think I clicked something. Hey Cassidy. Hey Haley. Hey Marissa. Hey Maya. So I'm going to try to do this. Oh, sorry, my ring light's kind of like flashing back on that. But I'm going to try to do this, which is super... Oh, I have to plug my tablet in so I can see this. Hey Veronica. So... super, and hopefully it turns out how I want it to. So I'm going to start with my brows first because he has some very defined brows. And I don't have the James Charles palette, but I have like other ones that have a lot of colors, so I'm just going to use those. So I'm going to use, he has super dark brows. What do I want to use? Okay. Just gonna use this eyeshadow out of here. It's Trust. It's super dark brown. And then I'm gonna do the eyeshadow and then the face paint last. So his brows are kind of straight across and super thick. So let's see what we can do here, because that's really not my shape at all. And I also wanted to bring tape in for like the wing part, but it's fine. I'll improvise. Yeah, he has super thick and super dark brows. So I'm gonna try to make mine a little more dramatic than what they really are. Oh, wrong color. They're going to be a little intense. Okay. They're like almost straight across. Oh, oh my. Yeah, that's kind of how his, okay. Let me just soften this up a little bit. Yeah, he has, and I'll clean that up later. His brows are like literally... Ugh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Like straight across. So I'm going to try to get that best I can. Ooh, I don't know about these brows. They are not what I'm used to. Hey, Stephanie. So I'm doing this super crazy makeup today. Alright, let me try to make these even because they're not like, I'm not following my natural brow shape. So it's a little different. Ooh. Yeah, and I will like soften this part out when I'm doing my actual face makeup, so it's gonna look crazy before it all comes together. I don't know about these brows. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, well, actually I think that's pretty spot on. I don't know why I'm talking to myself either, but oh, okay, that's not. Okay, we'll just go with that. He doesn't really have a tail on his brows. So, oh, sorry, you probably can't even see what I'm doing there. Just, ooh, very intense. Okay, so next I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. Well, it just flew right off. And I'm just gonna put this on my entire eye. rub that in with my finger. Like, for some reason, I'm like super anxious about how this is going to turn out. Because there's a lot going on. I'm going to actually put this in here too because there's some like intense orange up in there. So I'm going to put this a little further than what I normally would. My mirror's over here. That's why I'm like looking off to the side. All right. So I got my primer on. My lid flew over there, so I'm just going to leave it be. I'm going to get my Coty Airspun powder with my Perfector, and I'm just going to put this where I put that primer, just so it blends in a little better, having a powder there first. Don't mind my dogs. And just dust off the excess. Alright, so I'm going to use my, I just hit myself in the face. I'm going to use my Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition palette. It has all of these colors. So if you're just tuning in, this is what I'm going to be doing. There's like a lot of intense rainbow colors. Alright, so eyeshadow brush. Alright, I'm going to use this napkin to like clean it as I go. Alright, so I'm going to start with orange. So I'm going to start with this color right here. And it's kind of all the way over here. Okay, I want to make sure it's showing up for you guys. Hey, Rachel. I'm going to take this right into, right below my brow bone. And I don't know if his are matte or shimmer, but these are all shimmer, so I'm going to have a lot of shimmer. And I'm just lightly blending it as I go. And I'm going to try to get this even. I'm going to put my mirror closer so it doesn't look like I'm staring off into space. This is already looking a little crazy. Alright, so going right under my brow. And this is orange. It kind of looks like an orangish red on camera, but I'm going to add some yellow to like make it look a little more orange. I wasn't lying when I said this is going to look crazy first. Hey, Brittany. Alright, so next I'm going to take this yellow right here. It's going to look real crazy since I don't have like face makeup on. And put it like right under and kind of blend that in so then it looks more like a true orange. Oh, there we go. Put a little more of that orange right here. I'm going to use the other side just to have a more defined line here. And I haven't tried this yet, so it's always interesting to see how it actually turns out. Alright, next he has like a red. So I'm going to do the same thing using this red right here. And put this right above my crease. Right there. And I'm just placing it here for now. And then I'll go back and blend it in. And I'm leaving a little bit of space between the red and my eyebrow. That way, I'm taking this down a little lower because I'm going to clean it up with my foundation. But that way I can highlight my brow bone later on. So, like I said, it's going to look crazy. But it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to do some purple in my crease. So I'm going to use this purple right here. I might also use a little bit of my Jaclyn Hill palette because it has some of these purples and blues in it. So I'm just putting this right into my crease to where it meets up with that red, but I'm only going to go about halfway over. And then I'm also going to take this out a little further than I normally would. Hey Caitlin, so you're hopping on right when everything's looking a little crazy, but I'm going to blend it. It's going to look good. I hope. Same thing on this side. I'm using the smaller side of my eyeshadow brush, that way I can really pack it on. And then I'll blend it to kind of with my fluffier side. So like I said, I want this kind of wing over here. Don't get scared away yet. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna see real quick. I'll be right back. One sec. Okay. Because sometimes you have to do that. Okay. I need you to send me the link for your boutique. Okay. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, sometimes comments don't work right, so you have to like do this weird thing. It looks so crazy. It does. But everything usually comes together at the end, so yeah. Sometimes you have to have a little craziness first. Alright, so I'm going only about, oh, I guess I'll just put that down a little further too. Because I'm going to use some like lighter colors to kind of blend everything in, so yeah, fingers crossed it turns out. I'm going to use this blue right here. Hey Rachel, I look crazy right now. It's fine. We're going to get through this. Alright, so I'm going to use this blue color right here. I look like a 3-year-old did my eyeshadow. With every color in the rainbow, literally. Alright, so I'm going to put this blue here. And I'm saving space because the inside right here is going to be white. So just lightly blend that there. But not going, me and Obs are watching, oh great. She probably thinks I'm crazy, but it's fine. Alright, so hopefully when I go to blend this all in, I don't look completely crazy. Okay, I'm a little nervous. Alright, so where I have this red here, I'm going to take this pink here with my fluffy side. It's going to look amazing. Oh, let's hope. Alright, so I'm going to take this pink here, hey Caitlin, and just blend that out a little. So it's a little softer. But you still want it to be defined from the purple. You don't want it going to like blend in all the way. So just lightening that up so it's not like bam. Okay, so I'm just using this napkin to like wipe it in between colors. All right. Ooh, what do I want to do next? Okay, so I need this. I'm going to use this color here with my fluffy end. There's still so much I have to do to kind of get this to come together. So I'm using this lighter purple to blend this in with the red. And once I clean this up, it also won't look like as crazy. Oh, I need to see this picture again. Let me see. Oh, I have to sign back in. Okay. So like I said, I'm using this light purple to blend it in. If anybody's not logging in, what does that even mean? Hoping for some makeup inspiration. This is not, well, I mean, it might be for you, but it's not going to be like an everyday makeup. All right, I'm going to grab actually my Jaclyn Hill palette. Oof, with my Santa shirt. All right. Okay, so I think I might like this purple a little better. So I'm going to use this color here. Oh yeah, I might be able to use this one color too for like the orange. All right. So, like I said, doing this as I go. No worse than we did. Gave Veronica her blue eyeshadow. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to take this purple here. Let's see, because I want to kind of darken this up. everyday. Yes, this is everyone's everyday eyeshadow. Okay, so yeah, this is a little darker. So it gives you, oh, there's a lot of fallout. Ooh, not good. Okay, but I don't have my makeup on yet, so it's fine. Just want to darken this corner here. And why? I forgot to dust it, that's why there's still so much fallout. Alright, so just darkening this corner a little bit there. And then I want to I need to wipe all this purple off. So many colors here. So many colors. Okay. I'm going to take this turquoise color and put it right here on top of that other blue. Because it shows up more of a blue. Yeah, see? I just have to kind of blend this together. Hey, Sandy. Dark, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that blue looks a lot better. It's a lot more defined. Alright, blend that in. Whew, I have to clean up all this fallout. It is crazy looking. Alright, what do I need? I need to dust some of this fallout off because there is a lot going on. Okay. What do I want to do? I'm going to grab, I have so much makeup here. I need to grab my other concealer. Where are you, concealer? I'm just going to take my drawer out. It's fine. Alright, so, there's a lot happening. Alright, so I'm going to use my Tarte concealer just to clean all of this up real quick. So this is I have the James Charles. Oh, well, I can always try it again. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to grab it. So I don't have it. Alright, so is this clean? Yeah, looks clean. Alright, so I'm going to use this concealer that is super white. They actually came out with a new tube for it. It's similar to the Shape Tape. It's like that kind of thing instead of this weird little tube. So, alright, so I'm just going to, oh, I always get way too much of this. I don't know why I'm whispering again. So I guess I'm just going to use this as foundation. Wow, that's white. Holy, no, this is the BH Take Me Back to Brazil. This is so much. Why did I get so much? Holy moly. Oh, I have to wipe some of this off. This is way too much. Way too much. Alright. I'm just going to, I guess, blend this. Oh, and it looks so white next to, with that ring light. Let me just take some of this off. There's so much on here. Okay. So I'm going to get right up into here and do a nice little pie shape and take it all the way out. Holy moly, this is so light even for me. Okay. Oh, I guess there was a little bit of lipstick on there. That's fine. Okay. So I need to clean up over here. So what I'm going to do is take this up to my brow bone here on both sides. Right there. That look, yeah, okay, so that looks even. Okay. So just going to blend this in a little bit. And then once I put my foundation on, it will all come together. I'm going to have to use a lot of powder because this is so greasy. I could feel it. Okay. So that now that that's cleaned up, it looks a little better. So much. Alright, now I need to get rid of some of this because this is so much. Okay, this is helping it not be so greasy here. Hey Addie, I look crazy right now. just trying to soften up this crease. Okay. All right, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I have like 50 palettes here. Concealer. Yeah, look at that. So much better. I'm just going to get to my foundation. So, because I'm going to be doing white paint across here and here, I'm going to use a foundation that's actually darker than my skin. That way I don't look like you won't even be able to see the white because I'm so white. All right, so I'm going to actually use, oh, no, I don't want to use that. Okay, so I'm going to use Amber, which is right here, which is like a few shades darker than what I actually am. But I want you to see the difference in the paint and my skin. So I'm just going to darken up under my eyes. Yeah, there we go. And where I'm putting the paint is like even on my lips. So I don't want to cover that up with foundation, since I'm just going to paint right over it. But I am going to cover up. Okay, yeah, so I do need some on my forehead. I guess there's going to be a little bit of foundation where I put the paint. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Oh, just to soften up those brows. A touch, what's that even? A tad bit. Okay, and then I will soften this out because I really don't like a super sharp eyeshadow like that. Need to get a little bit of that off of there. And we'll do where I'm going to put my concealer. Hey Cece. So, I'm just going to bring this down right about to here because the paint's going to be on like my chin. You know what? I might as well just put foundation over my whole face. Alright, so next is contour. And I'm actually going to use my Tarte Pro Glow palette for my contour. Alright, so I'm going to take the shade, which is the cream, because it has a cream and a powder in this. Oh, I don't know how much of this actually comes out. Let's see. Oh, a lot. Let me just get some of that off. So I'm going to contour real quickly, and then I'll finish my eyeshadow. But I want to get my contour and my powder on first. And I'm not going to contour my forehead since you're not actually going to be able to see it. But I am going to contour my nose a little bit. Or maybe a lot. We'll see. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, so I'd like to just soften this out with my brush, and then I'll highlight it to lighten up the center. Okay, and where's my brush? There's a lot on here. Okay, let's see. Just blend that in. What is happening? Okay, just clean that up a little bit. And his contour is actually pretty sharp, so we're just gonna roll with that, but soften it just a tad. Okay, so, oh, you can't really see. Trying to decide what I want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Airspun powder, and I need a lot more of this. Oh, not that much. Okay, so I'm going to take my Perfector, and I'm going to put this under my eyes, like a lot. Oh, I didn't do my nose. No, I can just use this. It's fine. I'm just going to take this right down the center of my nose. And then I would normally do under here, but because, oh, that's a lot. Okay, but because I'm doing the white paint, I don't need that. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this here for a second. I'm gonna try out the paint real quick. So I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild multi-stick I got specifically for today's video. All right, so I also did my hair specifically like this for this video. So I'm just going to, this paint's really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna get about where I want this white spot to be, and then I'll kind of smooth out the lines. This is actually going to, I think, work. Out pretty good. Okay, so it's getting a little bit of foundation on it, so I'm just going to wipe that off. And I like this stick because it twists, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. Hey, Natalie. It's just looking crazier and crazier, but everything will come together. All right. Before I do anything below where I have the powder, I'm going to wipe the powder off so it doesn't affect the cream. So I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and dust all of that off. And that actually helped a lot. Okay. That looks a lot better. I need just a little bit of powder right on my forehead, since there's not actually any white paint there. Just going to do that real quick. Get all that powder off. Okay, so I'm going to finish up my eyeshadow really quick. All right, so this is what, okay, I see you. This is what I'm trying. My ring light's going to just mess that up a little. That is what I'm going to try to do. It's a lot going on. I'm going to plug this in. Okay, no, I think that might be good. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer, actually, because I do want to look like the white is different than my skin. So I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just bronze up my cheeks a little bit. Hey, Tammy. Oh, there we go. This is my favorite bronzer. But I really want to look like I have some color next to this white. And that really does it for me. Okay. And this is just the normal bronzer. I know there's a few different ones. All right, so I'm going to take, where's my palette? My BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette again. It's the Rio edition, so they are all shimmers. And, oh, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take this lime green right here. Super green. And I'm going to use this to line my lower lash line. About halfway over Oh, got a little bit of that in my eye. And I'm about halfway over with that. Guess I could just look in this phone, but it's always easier to look in the mirror when I'm doing that. Let's see, I'm gonna use, let's see how this looks with this darker green. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to take this green right here and actually add that on top of that because I can see it in person, but on my phone, it shows up a little too light for you to actually see it. So we're just gonna, oh, yeah, there we go. It's coming together. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this green off my brush real quick. And then I'm gonna take, I think I might use my Jaclyn Hill for this. I'm using like 3 different palettes right now. So let's see what this blue looks like. Sometimes it looks more purple than blue. All right, so I'm gonna try this blue right here on the outer corner. Okay. All right, I might take another blue and put that over it, but I want to make this even. So yeah, we're gonna do another blue over that to really make it look more blue than purple. So I'm gonna wipe that off, and I'm gonna take this light blue actually, since I did such a dark blue, and see how this looks over it. Okay, yeah, so this makes a really pretty blue with those two combined. It's like a nice icy blue. Hey, Rebecca. If anybody's commenting, I can't see them. So if you're watching, let me know. Hey. So I'm doing that James Charles. I'm not done with this. I was just trying it out first. James Charles inspired, like with the white paint thing. So this is where I'm at so far. This is a lot happening. So I'm gonna lightly blend these together. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this powder just so there's no fallout. It looked so crazy, Rebecca. Like at first, I was a little scared that maybe this wasn't gonna work. And I mean, I still have to do the paint part, so there's a whole nother thing with that. Okay, so I'm not loving this orange like on camera, so I'm actually gonna darken this purple a little bit. I'm gonna take this purple in my Jaclyn Hill at the bottom with the small side of my brush, tap that because there's a lot of fallout with this, and I'm going to darken this up a little in the corner. Why is my dog barking at my husband? I don't understand. Or maybe she's barking at my other dog. She is crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna darken this up a little. Oh, why did you go back? I need to see that. Alright, I need to find this picture so I know what I'm going off of. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this dark purple out here. And okay, I think I like that more. Just soften this up so it's not such a harsh line. Okay. Oh, so I did this faux hawk. Can you see? I'm going to turn. I'll just turn all the way around. I have like 10 palettes on me. So I did this faux hawk specifically for this because he kind of has his hair like coiffed. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing where it's up and it's like shaved on the sides. So there it is. Okay, so I figured I would go off of that. All right, so I'm going to take this blue. So I'm going to take this blue here. Oh, I need to wipe this off so it's not purple. I'm trying really hard not to like mix these colors up where I don't want them mixed. So this napkin is like, whew. All right, so I'm going to take that blue. That blue there, it's so pretty. Okay, and just go right in front, lightly in front of this purple. And I still have to finish actually like in here too, so things are happening. Okay, I like that. All right, so I need a little bit more. I'm like scared to mess up this, but I do need a little bit more orange. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this color actually, like lightly tap that and put this in there a little. That didn't do anything. So okay, I'm gonna take this rust color, rusty orange color here, a little bit of the yellow, a little bit of the orange, and let's see what we have. Hey Christina. Oh, I think this might work. I like mixing my own colors. Yeah, I like that. It looks a little more orange than this. This is kind of, it's shimmery, so on camera it doesn't really show like the true color that it looks like in person. So I'm going to lightly take this right inside there. It's like carnival makeup. Okay, so I'm liking this a lot more now. All right, and I think I need to take a little bit of this like cranberry color. Hey Christina, where did it go? Right here. All right, just very lightly, because I want this to look more red than pink. I was like, really? That's funny. There, it is really pretty though. I've been thinking, I don't have it yet, but I just haven't decided if I want to get it, because I have my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I have this palette that has like all these colors. So I just don't know. I don't know if I need it. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. So we're just gonna go for this. Oh yeah, that looks more of a defined red. And then just lightly blur this out a little. Okay, I think I like it. All right, so like I said, I have like 15 palettes here. I didn't even do blush. We're not going to do blush today. It's fine. All right, so I'm going to take my Carli Bybel palette. My big thing to do. I'll just call me. All right, so I'm going to take my Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to take this white, like white highlighter here. And I'm going to take my small side of my brush, get that on there, and put this right under my thick bushy brow here, which is not actually how thick my brow actually is. My brow. Okay. So just to define this a little bit. So this isn't super defined in this picture. To make sure I keep touching this picture so it doesn't go off. Okay. I still have to do all of this stuff. It looks like I'm like a mummy with a bandaged head right now. All right, so I think I'm done with this palette. And this one. All right, so what do I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to take my concealer here, since I've already used like a pound of it today. And I'm going to do kind of like a partial cut crease right here. So I just need a little bit of this. I always get way too much. So I'm literally only going to use this a little bit and see if that's enough. I'm going to just tap some here so I don't have all of that in my way. So I'm going to go up into my crease. And lightly into that blue. But yeah, Christina, I loved doing your makeup for your wedding. It's so much fun. Okay. So, this is what I have so far. And I'm just gonna put this over here. I'm trying to get back and forth. I don't think I'm gonna use this. So, okay, so the same white that I used for my brow bone, it's literally white. I'm gonna use my small brush. I wanna make sure there is no color on this brush so that it actually shows up white. So I'm gonna take this color and just press it on. Okay, yeah, so that's perfect. Okay. Hopefully I didn't scare everyone away the first 10 minutes when my makeup was looking crazy, because it is coming together. I actually kind of love this. Gotta get some rest. Oh yeah, you can definitely watch the replay. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly tap this just to blend it just a little bit. But I still want it to be super white. So I think I need a little bit more on this side. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit of blue. Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit more of that blue right here. That light blue out of here, since I went over it a little bit with the white. Okay, yeah, that way you can get some blue about halfway over, and then a little bit of an arch. Okay, this is really coming together. All right, I still don't really know how I'm going to do this white paint, but it's going to work out. I can feel it. All right, I'm going to take my Pro Glow palette again, and I'm going to add some highlight. What do I want to do? I'm going to do Stunner, which is this color here. Stunner, yeah. Just going to use my big fluffy brush and just do it right there and up into here. And not too far up into there because that's actually going to be painted. So, and then just a little bit on my nose. I love the smell of this. It's like vanilla. Although that might be my butter bronzer scent on here. My dog is so loud. All right, so what did I need to do? Oh yeah, so I need to finish this up. I keep forgetting. I always forget to put mascara on. So I'm going to do a little bit of liner. Do I want to do liner? Oh, I don't want to do liner because I don't want to mess this up, and I really like how it is. All right, so I'm going to do mascara, which is the Tartiest by Tarte. I need this mirror here. And I usually always do my lower lashes first. This one looks a little crazy. It's okay. I always kind of brush it out anyways. All right. And then I did use my lash curler before I started. Let's see. All right, and then I'm going to do a coat of my Lights Caremas lashes over my top lashes. This Santa baby shirt really goes great with this makeup that I'm doing and this hair, let me tell you. But I helped with the Santa shop today and I want it to look festive. So when I go to take my pictures, I'm going to take this shirt off. I just didn't want to, because I have a tank top underneath, I didn't want to like dirty a shirt for this video. Sorry guys. Why is my dog crazy? Okay. My lashes are the worst. Okay. That's good. Looks good. Okay. Where'd I put the tube? And then I did want to put a little bit of this Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner. Oh, and then I needed to put some, yeah, I forgot to do that too, of the white. I'm going to have to do my password on my tablet again. I need to like check it real quick to make sure I'm actually doing this like the picture. And then I have to figure out how I'm doing this white paint. So this is like a nice pearl liner. So it's really pretty on your lower lash line. Just gonna get right up in there. My throat's doing this weird burping thing, so sorry about that. Okay, lid. I like to lid things as I go. All right. Wipe off this brush. I usually just go over this just to make sure none of my lashes are like sticking together or clumpy. So I'm just gonna rub that in a little. And I think the eyeshadow actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna take this white again that I used for my lid and brow bone and just drag this down a little in the inner corner. And it just brings that light and focus right into your eyes. It's like one of my favorite things to do for like every eyeshadow look, even if it's like every day. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, I guess we're just gonna do a lot today. There we go. And it really just brings the light there. All right, so now I just have to do this paint situation. What do I want to do? All right, so I'm just going to use this clean, I think so. So I'm just going to kind of pat this in. Oh, look, it makes my wrinkles look better. And I'm not washing my hair tomorrow, so hopefully this white paint doesn't stick. Because I want to have clean hair. Oh, it's so blinding in there. Okay, so I'm just going to like soften this out, and then I'm going to make it look more like paint. Does that make sense? But right now I just want to kind of get it placed where I need it to be. All right, so I need it to be up to like here on this side. And he has it like on his mouth. All right, here goes nothing. So I'm gonna line my lips, I guess. And I guess bring this here. And then this down here. And go from there. All right, so I'm just gonna draw some lines here. I'm just fill my lips in, I guess. All right, I'm gonna blend this in some. This is like really nice and creamy actually, so I don't mind it. I think I need some more. Yeah, this is why I kind of wanted to do a darker color for my skin part, because I'm basically this white. So I'm adding another layer because I want it to be really white. And right now it's just kind of blending with my foundation. Okay, yeah, that's working. Molly's crazy. Okay, yeah, this is actually really working. Okay, and oh, he has like weird paint lines. Let's see if I can kind of get some of those so it's not just clean cut. Hey, Nicole. This is just everyday makeup. Hey, Christina. What am I saying? All right, so I think I'm going to take actual paint. So this part is so crazy. Okay, let's see. I have some like white paint here. And it looks like it's like paint with like a paintbrush. So I might have to use some of my actual face paint. And it is all the way down. All the way down here. So I'm just gonna paint my whole body white. And this thing is like $2. So, and it's actually pretty great. All right. So, if you need to paint yourself white, this is great. And I don't want all these crazy lines. So, all right. And then, yeah, after I'm done, I'm going to like take my shirt off and do pictures, and I'll like see what I need to paint further down. But let's see. All right. So I'm going to take some actual face paint that's white so I can kind of get like the painted look. And what brush do I want to use? This has black on it. I need to clean this real quick. Let me grab, where are you? I'm gonna use my, oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna use my brush cleaner real quick. How long have I been live? Almost an hour, not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna use, this better save the whole video. I'm gonna be so mad, but I think we're good. So I haven't used this face paint in like a year, so let's see. All right, this is just paint from Walmart, and it's kind of thick, but I think it will give me more of that like painted look versus, it is so much. Okay, so for those of you just starting to watch, I'm not crazy. Well, I kind of am. But this is, okay, let me move these over so I can see. All right, so just hide my face real quick. This is what I'm trying to do. It's intense, but we're getting it. All right, so yeah, that stick is perfect for like a base coat, but if you want, oh wow, this is very white too. I want kind of like brush strokes going out. I don't know. I might have just messed this up. Let's see. I want it to look like I painted my face and not that I just put white paint here. So I might go back in with a little bit of foundation and see what we can do with that. I'm not adding a lot of this, but this is also super white, so I'm going to just add some brush strokes and see if I can get this to look, oh, that's too much, like I'm painting. Oh, I guess I can scroll these back on. Oh, hey, Janet. Oh, it was blend it and it'll be perfect. Yeah. Yeah, the eyes were a lot. Like a lot. And because he kind of has it looking like it's painted. I don't want this on my lips though, because that's gross. But I do kind of want some brush strokes. I guess I can just make this, because his aren't like totally blended. I do want to blend this because this just looks crazy. But I do want to kind of make it look like it's painted on. What did I do with all that? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look better. Not exact, but better. Okay, yeah. So this is looking better. I need to do this still, but this paint is helping. Because, yeah, we're getting somewhere. Hey, Carla. Oh, my throat makes the weirdest noise. Just doing some brush strokes. I don't know what's happening. This part is so hard. I think oh, I need more paint. Need more paint. Okay, so I'm going to do my nose part real quick. All right, so that looks cool, I think. My husband's gonna think I've lost my mind when I walk out there with all of this. I'm sure he realizes. Oh, yeah, that. What highlight? So, I used my Tarteist Pro Glow, and I used, I think, Stunner. I used like my big fluffy brush to put it on, and it's really glowing. Yeah, I used Stunner, which is this color right here. It's really pretty. Okay, what? this paint is, okay, so there's some random little specks. Thank you. Okay, so Carla, I'm doing, there's me. I'm doing, so it's just showing, okay, it went off. I'm doing this, which is James Charles. I think that's on the cover of his new palette. So, yeah. It's, oh, why is my lighting all crazy now? Okay, we're good. It's a lot. There's like rainbow eyes and white paint. Okay, I think I might have done a little overboard on the white over here. So I'm just going to blend this since it's a cream. And there we go. Yeah, and then just kind of fix this to where it looks like paint strokes. Why did I do that again? I literally did the same thing. I don't want it up this high. I want it to kind of go down at an angle. All right, guys, do you think I look crazy or do you think it's good? I need to add paint somewhere. Let me know, guys, because I just don't know. I kind of look like I have cat whiskers on that side. I need just a little more. Oh, I scrolled comments. So, what do you guys think? James Charles inspired. Yes. Can you imagine how many artists they had to do that and how long? Yes. So long. A little more paint on my right. On this side? Okay. Let me kind of blend this in a little. Oh, and these are just e.l.f. brushes that I used to use. I don't know which one this is, but they're just e.l.f. Thanks, Carla. The eyes were so crazy looking when I first started, but really got it coming together. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like little, oh, it's so blinding there. Okay, I'll do some more paint on this side, kind of even it out. But he did have like one side a lot more than the other, so that's kind of what I was going off of. This side? Okay. This side, okay. A little more. Yes, okay. Oh, that's my dog. I probably need to come in here and go to bed, so my husband's probably like dying for me to get done. Yeah, I guess I can just... Oh yeah, that looks kind of cool. Okay. Now I'm just going... Oh yeah, that looks neat. I feel like it feels like it's like blown this way. All right, I feel like I need to do something here. Yeah, my dog's like, let me in. I want to go to bed. Why are we still awake? Okay, I feel like this might be good. All right, I think I'm done. Make sure all of this is nice and tidy. Oh, I think I need a little bit more. And I swear if this doesn't save, because my lives have been, okay, yeah, so I think I'm done. My lives, like while I'm live, they work, but then when people go to replay them, it's only like 2 minutes. So I'm really hoping this, oh yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just bring these out a little more. I'm really hoping it doesn't do that for this because this was so much work. And I know a couple people wanted to see it and they're not able to watch it. Oh yeah, I think that worked. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the rest down, but I'll do that off screen. You guys get the gist. All right, so that's it, guys. Thanks. Oh, my teeth actually look super white next to this. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this white to my actual lips because I don't want to put the paint on my lips. And this is actually makeup and cruelty free, so I feel like that's good to use. Oh yeah, definitely whiter lips. And I'll probably like add a little more white to this area just to make sure it all blends in. But thanks for watching, guys, and fingers crossed this actually shows the whole video on the replay. Thanks for keeping me company, guys. Bye.